MiG-29 demonstration there with Jared Isaacman in the controls and our friends at Polaris. Well, on the takeoff roll now, working their way up to altitude, the Vans are V8s. They're Ken Rieder and Austin Rieder, the father-son. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is Austin Rieder's first ever time in the skies over Oshkosh. They are inbound now, high and to our left, to prepare for their demonstration for us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our Tuesday show here at AirVenture, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. It's Ken. Starting off their performance for us today in a maneuver as they climb it up here over the top of this performance. Some incredible dynamic and opposition maneuvers as they perform this. As I was telling you, home-built airplanes, you buy them as a kit, and there is even stories of many that start building these aircraft on their kitchen table. I think there's even a story of a guy who built one in his basement, had to bring in some earth-moving equipment to get it out for its first time. To our left, Ken Rieder in Redline lead, and to the right, Austin Rieder in Redline wing as they perform this, the simultaneous hammerhead turnarounds as they make their way back to the center of our aerobatic airspace.
And roll. And roll.
This is going to be the opposing loop. Converging now on the show center at a closure rate of nearly 400 miles per hour. For their next part of today's show. Ken Rieder is in the lead. He's a guy who's been flying for about as long as he can remember. He's accumulated more than 13,000 hours of flying time on home-built airplanes to commercial airliners. Today, he's the owner of a construction business in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. Several of these Vans RV aircraft. Flying on the wing is Austin Rieder. He's accumulated several thousand hours of flight time in his own right, growing up and flying with his dad. They're the owner of the show business. Let's watch now from the left with the two ships.
Into the float. Rolling.
Just a few feet apart. How about another big round of applause for Ken and Austin Rieder? They are now going to work their way off to the right-hand side and reposition for their next pass. This next maneuver is a challenging one as Austin and Ken will position their formation to align
90 to go.
or side-by-side, meaning that they'll have to look 90 degrees from one another to maintain. It's very challenging to do it. But as they come in and work their way inbound, we listen in as Ken makes the call. some noise for Team Redline in the parallel loop in the
Hold off, inverted. In trail series.
Supported by
Standing up hard.
on honor since 1917. The Champion Aerospace, spark plugs, and more enter laps of Cincinnati.
Setting up for the flip-flop.
We continue to listen in as this time, Kid and Austin approach for what they call the flip and the flop.
All set? Good day. Head going over. I'm going now.
Performing not only here in the United States, but in Canada and in Central America as well. We're going to continue to watch them to the left as they dive back in, picking up airspeed, and again showcasing off the superior roll rate control and maneuverability of these RV-8s in this rolling pack.
For the mirror pass.
Now,
Flowing.
Cameras ready for this next pass from our right. Ken Rieder in Redline lead is actually going to roll his airplane up and down and create a bit of a mirror effect. Little Top Gun style for us today as he sets up for this mirror pass. And as he reaches about show center, he'll call coming right. And they will make
pushing it up a little bit. Come on, rolling over.
Negative position. Let's watch for the roll. To the inverted, here's Team Redline and the mirror pass.
Turning outbound.
That's one of the hardest and most uncomfortable maneuvers for the flight leader as he now rolls back upright, on the back going from his head back down to his feet. Now, they're not done quite yet as they set from our left for a great maneuver. And it's very elegant, but in fact, well, it's a difficult maneuver to do with two airplanes.
There's 1100.
One airplane that commits a barrel roll,
200 in the descent.
have to happen. Starting and stopping at the same altitude, airspeed at the same heading. We call those gates in the air show world. They maintain
rolling out
all the way around as they work the elevators, the rudder, all the way through this formation maneuver. Let's listen.
There's 1200 for 200.
Precise position. Ken Rieder in the lead. His job is to fly that formation and to fly it well, smoothly, deliberately, providing a solid platform for his son Austin out on the wing. The Redline Airshows team is happy to connect with them on social media on both Instagram and Facebook. Into the clover loop maneuver now. Watch this. They rotate around. Upside down and fly outward. What's about to happen? Stretch now for the switchblade. There's the cross. As they
180 degrees, go level. Hold it, hold it. I'm starting my turn, hold it.
opposing inverted pass.
Charlie. And roll it over. Nice. Roll out. Once in the loop. And in the cupboard.
The most challenging part of any type of working your way back into the two-ship formation.
Setting up for the heart.
Into the reposition now, high and to the right. This is going to be another great photo opportunity for your cameras as the Redline team approaches from behind us for a very special tribute to all of you here as part of our Tuesday edition of the EAA AirVenture Airshow 2025 presented by our friend at Don. High and above, get your cameras ready, everybody, as Team Redline sets up for this
1200 for 500. And rolling out. Pitching over. Hold on.
From Team Redline with love, it's the heart in the sky.
Ready for the original photo pass, airborne class pass.
To everyone here in Oshkosh and Wisconsin for their ongoing great hospitality. They can want to say thanks to Hearts of Propeller, built on honor since 1917.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Aerospace, Earth-X batteries, flight interiors, hooker harness, X bearings, etc. Also thanks to JV Engine Service,
Okay, clear the lab.
Aerospace Technologies, Oregon Aero, Star Air, Avstar, and to Dreamer,
Got me.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Off 130.
Setting up
30
now
seconds,
for
you're
your
good.
last and final pass. Your final opportunity to capture a great shot of these Vans RV aircraft in close formation.
It might be a straight level one.
To our right.
Creek Tower. Or. Oh, God. I'm gonna roll it up now. And that's Longhorn. Lots of rudder, lots of right rudder. And into the climb, Rudder coming out. Oh, God.
Very special thank you to Kyle Fowler.
What the air ball is down there?
Kyle, in fact, donated his performance slot today to the team, who unfortunately, due to some mechanical woes yesterday, were unable to perform and do the two-ship and allow Austin to fly his first ever Oshkosh. But he's done it now. Our congratulations to Austin and our thanks to Kyle and the great soul that he is, allowing Redline to fly today. We want to say thanks to Kyle Fowler's sponsors, to include Aerosport Power, Aircraft Paint, Innovative Wings, Cotto Propellers, to Lift Aviation, Lightspeed Headsets, SDS EFI, to Sim Your Plane, and Creative Relay Media. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, one final round of applause for Ken and Austin Rieder and Team Redline. Well, Danny Clishan, the air show action continues here Tuesday. We're going to throw it over to you for the racer.
All right, thank you, Luke Jericho. As we're waiting for the racers, Pal Warren Peach and Vicki Benzing to bring their P-51s in of great renown, look out at the throat of the Boeing Plaza. We talked about the Rod Lewis legends coming in to fly in formation with 4 of the Grumman fighters. And here they are being towed out as we speak. The F-7 with a folding wing. The Bearcat follows very closely with the Wildcat. Great wartime record.